Well. We're back once again. Goodness gracious me. The game's just coming thick and fast these days, boys and girls. Allow me to actually get on the damn screen. Here we go for another one. I had to bring the shirt back 2 games in a row for the Champions League. I mean, given the occasion, of course. Right, I just had to make sure the mic was all right. City isn't winning because the machine Haaland isn't there. Is he not playing? It would appear he's not. He's on the bench. He is yet to come on. But yeah, as you can see, 0-0 between Copenhagen and Man City. Maccabi Haifa 2-0 up against Juventus. As you have been doing already, of course, continue to get your comments. More specifically, let me know what you think about the lineup, and as well, get your predictions in for what is absolutely the biggest game of the Champions League season so far for Chelsea. Proper ECW music. We had to. We're getting extreme rules tonight, baby. You're truly in the mud right now. 4-2. Vishal, welcome back once again, my friend. Harry, 4-0 to Chelsea. Aubameyang, Ben Chilwell, Thiago Silva and Mason Mount score tonight. It's a little different to the prediction I've got. Again, I'm being a little bit cautious. Obviously, happy days these days with regards to Graham Potter and his way of managing this Chelsea side. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. I know we beat them 3-0 on the home fixture, but they're going to be a team with a point to prove coming into this game. Make no mistake about it. I'm going into this absolutely expecting them to be coming all guns blazing. Of course, they could argue they're missing certain players, whether or not you could say Ibrahimovic is a miss for them at this point. My man's nearly 50 years old or whatever. 2-1 Chelsea win. I, too, have gone for a 2-1 Chelsea win. My reasoning I will go through in just a moment. But of course, again, if you haven't already, welcome to Chelsea Fan TV. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified of any future content, any future streams, fan cams, vlogs with Lewis, all that good stuff. Obviously, the one place to come to, Chelsea Fan TV. Potter laying the pipe again today. It's a fantastic picture. Fucking Jesus Christ. You just never know what you're going to get these days. Joseph Gregory, welcome. The Green Cup is back, of course. And for a game of this magnitude, it had to be. Leao to score. I've not quite gone for Leao. I do think Giroud scores today, if they score. I don't even know if that was my prediction, I think my prediction was 2-0. No, it was a 2-1. Score-wise, I'm thinking it could go either way, because I do think this Milan side are going to come out. They've obviously got the home crowd behind them. It's at the San Siro. Chelsea's record in Italy is not the best. It's not the best, but that was, the last time we played not necessarily a completely different side against Juventus, but we did do well against them as well. We haven't won in Italy for 5 games in a row or something like that. Jorginho, of course, makes his 200th appearance for Chelsea. And so, hopefully he can have a good performance, because he has been the catalyst in the fact that Ruben Loftus-Cheek has been benched. And if we all know, of course, he didn't have as good a game as he did against AC Milan in the last game against Wolves. But I still think it's harsh for, in Graham Potter we trust. The more and more games that go by, the more we're starting to realise, listen, this geezer actually does really know what he's talking about. That said, I am gutted that Ruben Loftus-Cheek's been dropped, given, he had a fantastic performance. Probably one of the best performances he's had in a Chelsea shirt since his injury a couple of years ago. But again, as I said, in Graham Potter's madness, his vision is what we trust in right now. And as you can see, the starting 11, it's a must-win game. I wouldn't go so far as must-win, but it would absolutely be fantastic and would help us hugely in our pursuit of gaining, that place in the knockout stages. Kepa in goal. Another one I was absolutely praying would start today. There's no plausible reason to be dropping Kepa for Edouard Mendy. Nothing against Mendy, of course, but Kepa has been in very good form. The defence, as of late, have grown used to playing with him. He's in good form, so why would you drop him? He hasn't. He plays. Juventus, I heard them say that Juventus are out, but it's absolutely not the case, by the way. Statistically, it's not looking good for them, but still. Chalobah is playing his third game in a row, second first team place game in a row. He obviously came on, was it against AC Milan, in place of Wesley Fofana in that game. Thiago Silva, of course, was in the is in the middle of centre-back position with, of course, him appearing in the press conference yesterday with Graham Potter. As we all know, that typically means that he's going to be starting, and lo and behold, he has. Koulibaly as well, facing Italian opposition once again. He's obviously very, very familiar with playing AC Milan. Reece James, there's not much to say, really, is there, in terms of Reece James? It's just that expect a madness from him. That's pretty easy as that. Rafael Leao has been probably looking up every single compilation of Reece James that you could possibly imagine to be able to get ready for this game. Following saying that he was the best player that he's ever played against. And I don't know if that's mind games of some sort, but still, it's not a bad shout. Chilwell starts over Cucurella, which again, not a bad choice in my opinion. Again, massive fan of Cucurella, but I think Chilwell is... They're two completely different players in their position, but still, I think in these kind of games, Chilwell, he has the more experience, and he just did well the other day, didn't he? Jorginho again comes back over Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who I said already has had a fantastic couple of performances, not the best ones against Wolves, but again, not a bad performance all the same. Jorginho does slip in as skipper as well in this game over Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Kovacic maintains his place in the centre of midfield, and then Money Mace Mount is joined by Raheem Sterling, who support Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang up front. Bettinelli, Mendy, Azpilicueta, Cucurella, Gallagher, Loftus-Cheek, Zakaria. Who's that again? I seem to have forgotten. Is he ever going to play for Chelsea? I really don't know. Apparently, there's all sorts of negotiations going on about when he's going to start or when he's actually going to get game time. Chukwuemeka, of course, had a fantastic little cameo appearance against Wolves the other day. Havertz is on the bench. Christian Pulisic, who got an assist the other day, of course. A goal, actually. I tell a lie. This is what I mean. I didn't see the goal, so I don't know. And Armando Broja, who, of course, scored a fantastic goal against Wolves to open his score books for the club. A good lineup, but would have preferred Pulisic for Mount and Mount for Jorginho. Yeah, I'm not sure that quite fits Potter's sort of style of play, putting Mount. I mean, he has played there for Potter so far, Mason Mount, and arguably, probably, done very well there as well. I'm so nervous right now, I can't lie, says Hamza. I'm with you. It could be another trampling from us. But as I said, I'm going into this game thinking, it could easily go either way. But I'm predicting a 2-1. Pioli there, as you can see. Such a bald head. Absolutely the baldest man you've ever seen in your life. Not much has changed, to be honest with you. Kalulu comes in for Dest. Hernandez is, of course, starting as well in the left-back position. He's captain today instead of, I think it was Benacer in the last game. Diaz and Leao support Giroud. Tomori, of course, is in centre-back with Gabbia as well, who is another change. So, not the biggest lineup in terms of their subs. They're missing still quite a few names. Ibrahimovic, the number one, of course, out of those names. But still, they are with the Rafael Leao Giroud, who's in great form for them. Tomori as well. He scored against Juventus on the weekend, if I'm not mistaken. Still, you know. But I know that the fact that they've won against Juventus on the weekend after today doesn't really mean much. I don't know. It's really kind of a strange one because they've just lost to Maccabi Haifa, Juventus. So, you know, it's not looking not looking good for them. So I don't know how much of a brag that win against Juventus is, but of course it's better than a loss. Especially it would mean more if they had lost or drawn coming into this game. I think it would have made us feel a bit more confident coming into this. Giroud to score, Chelsea win 3-1, says proud to be a Geordie. Again, my prediction for this was again, score-wise, I'm thinking it could go any way, but I'm backing us to get it at the death. I think it's going to be another late winner to make it 2-1 in the end, and that will be will be far more competitive match as well going around in this game for sure. I just sense it has to be a more competitive game. It really does. It really does. As you can see, there's not too much change in regards to the Champions League. James has surpassed Mason Mount in terms of our top performing Chelsea player in the Champions League so far this season. Jorginho's there as well, joining them. We have 3 goal scorers at least. Do you think Zakaria will play? Probably not. He might come on as a sub, but again, I just couldn't tell you. I really couldn't tell you. Aubameyang, Sterling, James with a goal each. Aubameyang, Sterling and Loftus-Cheek with an assist each. Rafael Leao, with 2 assists. Hernandez, who is back today. I don't quite remember where he was in the last game, but he has an assist as well. Salamakers with 2 goals for them. Giroud with 1. Pabega with 1 as well. Leao, Benacer and Giroud, their top 3 players in the Champions League. In comparison as well, this is all competitions, as you can see. 12 games to 11, 7 wins to 6. It's fairly similar in that regard, but Chelsea have, with 1 less game played, lost 1 game more than the home side. Plenty more goals scored from the home side in 22 to our 17. Goals conceded 14 to 11, so we've conceded less. And the goals per game, of course, in the favour of the Italian sides. Another look, of course, we went over this in the last game against Wolves, but I mean, just look at the stats. Look at the stats. Reece James against AC Milan in the last game on Wednesday. 99 touches, 84% pass accuracy, 7 ground duels won, 4 long balls created, 2 key passes, 1 goal, 1 assist. And his dog spot went to Mohamedo. That's all there needs to be said about that. What a performance from Reece James it was against AC Milan last week. The team has been announced. Just a quick reminder as well, of course, the standings as things are. 5 points, 4 points, 4 points and 3 points. If we win today, of course, we will go 3 points clear of AC Milan, which will give us just that little bit more breathing room in those final 2 games. Of course, we have to play Dinamo Zagreb at home, and the group leaders at the moment. We have to play RB Salzburg away from home as well. But yeah, that said, boys and girls, just one more quick look at the I say one more quick look. There's still about 10 minutes to go, so continue to get your predictions in for this game. Again, 3-4-2-1 formation coming into this. Kepa, Chalobah, Thiago Silva, Koulibaly, James and Chilwell on wing-back positions. Jorginho, the skipper, with Kovacic by his side. Mason Mount is accompanied by Sterling, who they also support Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. I'm telling you, Chilwell isn't good enough anymore. I mean, what is... Support your claim, my friend. Jesus Christ. It's not factually true, is it? How's it going, mate? Hope all is well. Going for a 2-1 victory tonight. Love your live videos as well as your own personal. Hey, look at this little endorsement here. I saw your message, mate. You don't have to spam. What's your score prediction tonight? I've gone for a 2-1. Late win. Realistically, either way, but I do sense that Chelsea are going to grab the 3 points. I really wouldn't be too upset with a draw, although I would be much happier with a win. Vlog may be late. Cunts nicked my portable. Lewis is being robbed in Milan. The bastards! The bastards! Rip Lewis's portable, or whatever that means. Portable camera, I'm assuming. Do you think Chelsea will win the Premier League? No. I'm scared. I feel a Hernandez masterclass. Chelsea 5. In terms of subs, you never know these days with Chelsea, even Chelsea managers as a whole. Tuchel. The thing is with Potter Potter. He's really done well with subs. He really has. And with Tuchel, it was getting to the point where nothing he would do would really, sub-wise, I mean, not in the grand scheme of things, but towards the end, realistically, nothing he did worked because the players were just done. But in terms of subs, it was like, Azpilicueta coming on the 65th minute or something like that. But with Potter, you really cannot doubt his substitutions. They seem to be the best part of his play as a whole. It's in like the most evident side of him that is, that he knows what the fuck he's doing, because we really sorely lacked substitution, know-how with this club. It's knowing exactly what to do with the players that are on the bench that we've struggled with. But Potter seems to know exactly what he's doing. By the way, Jordan Fireson, thank you so much for the kind words, mate. Massively appreciated. I don't think it's a late win, but an obvious win. Oh, says Sahid Mustafa. Azar with a 0-0 man. Oh, not exactly a prediction, but Gomez sent off in that game. We will just quickly, very short, quick reminder. We will be playing Aston Villa on Sunday. Of course, all these games brought to you, live coverage, live facts, stats coverage, all you name it. We fucking got it here. Brought to you by yours truly here on Chelsea Fan TV. All the fan cams that you could possibly want as well, and the matchday vlogs from Lewis himself. Villa up next, then it's off to the G-Tech Stadium against Brentford. And then the 22nd, it's to face Manchester United. And then our penultimate Champions League group stage match away to RB Salzburg at the Red Bull Arena. If you haven't liked, subscribed, or hit that bell notification, feel free to do so. It'd be massively appreciated. If you haven't subscribed to my own personal YouTube channel yet, as always, recently, the comment that is pinned in the chat will take you. There's a link to my personal YouTube channel. Match previews, match reviews, all you could possibly need. And very shortly, I will be uploading as well goal reactions once again. Because they are seemingly what gave me the views in the first place. But still, we're nearly at 2,000 subscribers. Please get me there. It'd be massively appreciated. We're so close. Not really, but still. All my other socials, Chelsea Fans XI is where you can find me. It would, again, massively appreciated. Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. And score prediction, 2-1. Where's Mackie's review? She took too long to send me the fucking file last game against Wolves, and I don't actually know if it got uploaded in the end, but I was going out. So, yeah. You snooze, you lose. Upload it quicker. She's at the game, the lucky, the lucky bastard. She's at the game. As is seemingly every other Chelsea fan in the fucking world. Or at least the ones I follow on Twitter. Every single one of them are at the San Siro. I'm assuming... J5 starting. Watch us concede unless Mount drops a lot to support Kovacic and J5. We in trouble, says Paul Jr. Thank you so much for the South African... What's that? South African Rand. 35 of them. Thank you very much. Watch us concede. I mean, you've got to you just have to just trust in the system. We're still getting to that point where, we're a bit scarred still from Tuchel, as much as you love him. Towards the end, it was hard to watch a lot of Chelsea games, and there's only so much you could watch before it really got tedious and just kind of depressing to watch. But slow or very quickly but surely, Graham Potter is bringing the life back into the Chelsea side. Of course, with that, there's going to be the manager bounce, and it seems as though that is the case for this. It just depends how these players play once Graham Potter's formations, his tactics, everything comes into play on a more regular basis. But again, Paul, thank you so much for the 35 South African rands. It's massively appreciated. Again, don't forget, ensure your comment is read out loud and on screen, just like this one, and Paul Jr.'s, by using the Super Chat feature. It would support the channel absolutely massively. Underwhelming midfield. I mean, it's fairly bog standard for us, really, these days. It's nothing special. The first burp to come within the 20th minute. The first 20 minutes, says Jordan Fireson. I'll give you one now if you know. Lawrence is at the game. If that's who I'm thinking it is. Best match commentary going Harry Class. Back in Bush, mate. Go on, Andy, son. Big up, Harry. Always looking forward to your stream, mate, says Shaq. As always, mate, thank you so much for the support. The players coming out very, very shortly. We will move over to the old screen. I should probably put my screen back on, though. Screen blur. There we go. Look at this. I mean, as setups go, it doesn't, Rory with a beard. The chant is back. The chant is back. But is there a much more pleasing background to watch someone do this shit? It's such a nice, calming blue. Is it not? Jesus Christ. Can you show it live, says Mike. I will not be showing the game, I'm afraid. I'm not going to lose my voice straight away, but still. Oh, Dennis Wise scored a fucking good goal at the San Siro. 10 minutes to go. Oh, Dennis Wise scored a fucking great goal. Right, relax. What do you think of Jorginho starting over Loftus-Cheek? Ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. But again, back the manager. Ben, I see you, mate. I'm no doubt you're probably having a shit as we speak, but I'm doing good. As ever, whenever anyone asks me how I'm doing for the, before these games, I could always say it'd be nice if we win. It's going to be one of those games. I just all I'm praying on is that we win this game, and it would make the last two games in this Champions League campaign, at least in the group stages, a lot easier. A lot of people, a few people, highlighting the Rory Jennings video, by the way, saying that he's convinced that Chelsea are going to win the Champions League, and, fuck off. As seasons go, the 2 seasons we have won the Champions League, it's been against all the odds, so it could very well happen, but still, let's calm down for a second. Down for a Carabao Cup stream. I cannot wait to stream. One day I'm doing Chelsea AC Milan, the next minute I'm doing, Plymouth Argyle versus Chelsea. Gonna have to mute that so we don't get any copyright claims. But imagine the Champions League theme tune is a blast in the San Siro. Get your glasses ready. Cheers to the Blues. Let's get this show on the road. I actually don't... Oh, no. Jorginho is the captain. He is the captain now. Group E. And it's Group E. It is Group E. Rory on a madness as of late, bless him. He's doing everything he can to get the clicks, and you've got to respect the grind. You really do. Last time we won because it was your birthday, mate. This one, prepare to cry. Let's just get ready, shall we? Oh, Dennis Wise scored a fucking great goal Who's going to score the fucking great goal with 10 minutes to go this time? It's probably going to be Mason Mount, innit? I can see certain people absolutely spamming the timeline with generational talent this and, you know. At least you don't get to see Pulisic score. I mean, I may well do today. There's no chance of my screen being blocked unless I choose to look away. Someone, I think the person who predicted that Pulisic would score last match before the stream had even started has done exactly the same thing. But, you know. Again, before the stream starts, it would be massively appreciated if you could smash the like button. We are just 20 likes away from 100. If we could get there now, just absolutely blast the like button. If we could get to 100 before the kickoff, that would be massive. We are literally a minute or so away. So if you could do that, all the power to you. It's very impressive. Chelsea, 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 Chelsea. And there we go. Just like that. Absolutely love it. Thank you very much, boys and girls. Who's Martin? Where's Martin? I really enjoyed watching the Carabao Cup. I love watching the fringe players. I mean, it's the perfect time for the likes of Chukwuemeka, Zakaria, Christian Pulisic, Hakim Ziyech to actually get some game time. Pulisic, you know, he's absolutely gagging for it these days. Why is Gary Neville there? I didn't see him. Thankfully, I'm watching BT Sport. So, I mean, I would never usually say that as if it was a good thing. But the clock, absolutely right. Thank you very much for reminding me. I had it. I've got it up and ready, but you know I would absolutely have forgotten to put it on. I'll take a draw, but I'm hoping for a win. Says the one and only Gary Milburn. I think you'll find it's Dennis Wise scored a fucking great goal at the San Siro. I've got the clock up. Jesus Christ. Absolutely fucking not. I also don't have the power to give anyone admin, by the way. So, you know, don't blame me. I've barely got access to do anything on the channel these days. Apart from, of course, the watch-alongs, but, you know. We are underway. Oh, we're a little bit out of what's name. Oh, hang on. Right, 32 seconds. Let's just wait for it to get to 32 seconds. I want it to be absolutely crisp and to the time. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. It's still like a second behind. I completely fucked it there. But still, Koulibaly, Kepa. It's proper Champions League vibes tonight, boys and girls. The whistles, I believe, created from the Italians themselves. It's probably the Spaniards or the Italians. I couldn't tell you exactly. But as a child growing up, it rings true more than ever. I feel like it was definitely the Italians that started the whistling, but I could be wrong. How did Man City draw? Listen, you give Copenhagen some respect. I was there the other day. I've got their jersey. Do you think Mount deserves to start? I mean, after last game, absolutely. I know I have my things to say about him, but I'm purely stating the facts when it comes to Mason Mount had been underperforming. Whether or not he's going to be performing tonight, that's another question. You know, 2 assists in his last game. Is he back for sure? Absolutely not. You know, it's going to take at least a couple of games of good performances for him to prove himself fully that he is back in good form. But again, I put it down to he's just a bit not rusty, but he just wasn't in good form in the start of this season, and it happens. He's got the weight of the world on his shoulders coming into this season. Realistically, how old is he? 22, 23 max, and player of the season for Chelsea 2 years in a row. It's going to happen. You're going to have a dip when you've already peaked. Well, maybe not peaked, but when you've played that well for 2 seasons. You're going to have a little dip. The fact that it's taken him this long to find his feet, you know, it's a little worrying, but still. I beg I live long enough to see Broja start. Absolutely, I'm with you there. Ref's already looking to give them soft free kicks. I know, there was one on the halfway lane just then that was just sort of hand given to them. I mean, we just got given one there, but it was arguably, definitely a free kick. Koulibaly goes down. Current opinion on Havertz. I don't want him to leave, but by the end of the season, if he's, you know, still underperforming, which, you know, he's obviously scored 2 goals this season. Whoa! Then, you know, if we've got Nkunku coming, then I don't think I'll be too upset. But still, Havertz, I just feel like he just needs to play in his correct position, and playing in a number 9 fucking role every sodding time he plays doesn't work. It doesn't work. I know he scored the other day, but it was such a freakish goal that he scored. A fantastic finish. Brilliant cross. Brilliant looping header. But, you know, AC Milan now on the attack. Koulibaly takes him down. It is a strange tackle. Hernandez goes down. He's already causing issues for Chelsea early on. This is the 15th appearance for Koulibaly against AC Milan in his career. It's Jorginho's 200th appearance for Chelsea overall. I wish someone showed the game that you don't have to pay for. I mean, that is that what not what everyone fucking... You realise I have to pay to watch this. I'm not just streaming it on my... Any game that I can get in my country, I pay for. I do not play FIFA too religiously, but when I do stream gaming, I typically play FIFA. AC Milan. A lot of the possession so far. Crossed in, and it's straight into the hands of Kepa Arrizabalaga, who just calms it down. Calm it down. Tomori there with the cross. It's almost a shot more than anything. Chilwell with a completely wayward pass. Aubameyang with a strange run, but Chilwell comes and collects it. Makes up for his mistake. And Koulibaly plays it inside. Finds Aubameyang, who, again, just a very weak tackle there. A very weak foul given there by the referee. Gallagher to score today. Jorginho is finished. Join a Chelsea Discord server. Absolutely, it's probably your best bet. Oh. Poor first touch there from Tomori. He's given the ball away, and Mason Mount looks to capitalise on it. It does go out for a throw-in to AC Milan. Tomori, of course, having some, well, not necessarily choice words, but he's definitely had his opinion said in regards to Chelsea supposedly getting a little bit lucky because AC Milan weren't quite the side that they could be. Of course, we know that they have quite a few injuries, but few people have returned. Theo Hernandez, of course, the number 1 pick for them in regards to their players to return if they could, of course. Bet your rages on FIFA are mega. They it gets a little hairy. It does, especially in the bigger games. I'm debating whether or not to get FIFA 23. If enough of you would watch me on my YouTube channel for my live streams, then absolutely I'd be willing to do it. But, you know, either way, I'm still going to do it, probably over on Twitch. You heard Misty. Go on, Misty. Hit the like button, guys. Come on. Only just over 100 likes already. Who is our best player right now? It's Thiago Silva and... Reece James. If you mean in this game, then absolutely no one so far. It's just no one seems to be able to get a hold of the ball. Chalobah gets it back to Kepa. Gaming streams. There's Dying Light 2 is out, so you can bet your bottom bippy that I'm going to be playing some horror games. It's the spooky season, boys and girls. So if you want to see me have a few jump scares over on my Twitch, twitch.tv/ChelseaFansXI, play some horror games. If you want to tune in, come and say hello. Be massively appreciated. Played over the top. Looks to Aubameyang and defended well enough. Sends it for a corner. The first corner of the game for Chelsea. Mason Mount fouled off the ball there by Theo Hernandez, and it is not quite an ankle. Oh, he's left a little bit on him as well. The first tackle on the toes, and then left a little bit on him on the way out. The next big star is Broja. Absolutely. Chelsea should never have gotten rid of Guehi. Corner ball to Chelsea. I'm so nervous. Once we get a goal, I think I'll relax a little bit, but not too much, because we know what we're like. Oh my God, we played it short. Played in. Oh, deflection. And now Rafael Leao is on the attack. Reece James right up his rass. They're still playing. It's a brilliant pass. Somehow gone through. The counter-attack's still on, and Chalobah collects. Kovacic, chest control. Reece James up against two players there, and he's fouled off the ball. Jermaine, welcome back. We're looking good. We're not looking great, but we're looking all right. We're looking like a team that, you know, touch wood. Well, there you go. The first burp was before 20 minutes. What in the fuck? It's Tuchel time! Oh no! I haven't changed it yet. It's Tuchel time, baby! It is no longer Tuchel time, but it is over on twitch.tv/ChelseaFansXI. I don't think any of you could actually hear that, but for me, I've got a notification that comes through whenever I get a follower. It says, it's Tuchel time! But Cold55, thank you so much for the follow over on Chelsea Fans XI over on Twitch. Massively appreciated. Oh! My burps sound deep. Well, you know. It's Potter time. I know, I'm going to have to do a little voiceover. Chelsea with a counter-attack. Potential penalty. Goes down. Sorry about that. A burp, then Tuchel time. Absolutely. Who's better for us, Potter or Tuchel? Oh, I'm not even starting these debates yet, for Christ's sake. Tuchel literally won us the Champions League within 6 cocking months. If you really think I'm already going to rate this fucking stupid wizard over Thomas Tuchel, arguably, to many, the best Chelsea manager in recent history, you can fuck right off. I like Potter. It's way too early to be sucking him off that much. I'm sorry. Party hardy. We should have kept Abraham. It's that time already. Throw in. Tomori's playing very, very left-hand sides rather than more a centre-back. I know Theo Hernandez has come to collect, but Tomori always seems to be on this left-hand side. Psyching yourself up while you're nervous. Brilliant. It's never a foul! Fuck off! This referee is starting to piss me right off. He's fallen over the cooking bowl! That is so fucking weak. Beneka's fallen over the ball there, and he's given a free kick. Kovacic, the counter-attack was fucking clear there. The referee's on the old payroll already. Calm down. You fuckers always telling me to calm down watching Chelsea. Do you think my job is to be calm? No! Do you think it would be entertaining for you if I was naturally calm? I'm a naturally very, you know, on the tip of me fucking toes, the edge of his seat type person. Chubby Ben Chilwell. You fuck off, Devon. Devon! Get the tables! Roll back the tapes. Imagine they score from this, eh? Crossed in. Brilliant chance! Dealt with well by Koulibaly. Let's 3D! Devon! Get the tables. Let's not start, you know, going a bit too mad with the paid refs already and start using that as an excuse. But it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Reece James up against the bunch of them, really. Is that a foul, ref? Surprised Money Mace wasn't given a, you know, caution there. Leao, you fucking dare give that as a foul, you mug. Dealt with well. Chalobah plays it inside. Thiago Silva clears it away, but only as far as Theo Hernandez. Thebe, mate. I love this game. I just love it. If you don't get as excited as me, I don't really... I can't understand how people watch football and aren't as excitable as I am. Surely you all get as excited as I do. Diving every 2 minutes. I know. Well, it seems as though Chubby Chilwell's the name that's going to stick. Not Harry Maguire. Not Giroud. You know. Big Ben 10. Fucking hell. I have a name, you know. 15 minutes on the clock. Big nugget. Fucking hell. Nuggets! They're all over the floor today. They really are. 644 of the bastards in the chat today. Make sure you smash the like. Only 143 likes. If you're calling me Chubby Chilwell, at least give me a like while you're slagging me off. San Miguel is indeed what the doctor ordered today. I'll tell you that. As ever. San Miguel needs to start giving me sponsorship. The amount of times I've drunk this on stream over the years. Jesus Christ. 1-0 to Salzburg. 12 minutes gone in that game. They extend their lead at the top of the table. Smudger, you just have to wait, mate. You just have to wait. Those times they come. Sometimes they're thick and fast. They're like buses. Played. Kovacic. It's a brilliant ball. The run is found. Fucking awful pass back to Sterling. Out wide. Finds Reece James. Mason Mount finds the run. He's up against Tamori. He's in by the back post. He's never offside. Is he giving a pen? A red card to Tamori! A red card to Tamori! I didn't even call for the pen, let alone the fucking red cards! Tamori's off! Agent Tamori, once again! He absolutely fluffed it with the Aubameyang goal last week, and he's now got a straight red. It'll go to VAR, no doubt. That's so fucking harsh. There is no chance, right? He hasn't even gone down. He's got the shot off and everything. I'm just here to tell you, Mason Mount's gone round. The ball's been played through. Tomori, he's literally just going like this. He hasn't pulled the shirt. He hasn't done nothing. Graham Potter can't believe it himself. All Tomori's doing is going like this. There's no way it's a penalty, let alone a red card. I don't understand. But we'll take it if it's given. Absolutely. We thought the ref was on their side, but Jesus. Oh, that is ludicrous. I fear he's ruined the game there. I fear the referee has ruined the game. It's good for us. It's good for us. It's not even being reviewed. The commentary team have just said that there's nothing that's come up on their screen to signify that it's even being reviewed. It's not being reviewed. That is never a red card. That is never ever a red card. And I've told you time and time again, I've always been impartial with these types of decisions. If we get something gifted to us, I'll just be frank and say, listen, that we've gotten one there. We've absolutely won one there. There is no way that's a penalty, let alone a red card. That is ridiculous. But we move. We move. Jorginho on his 200th appearance for the club. A yellow card for Mason Mount. Somehow. It's a penalty. It's been given. I said it once, I said it again. It wasn't even a penalty, let alone a red card. But Jorginho on his 200th appearance for Chelsea. Come on. It would be justified if we were to miss this. But come on! Jorginho steps up. Eventually. Take the fucking penalty! The whistle went ages ago! Yes! Come on! Get in the back of the fucking net, son! Chelsea won. AC Milan 0. They're down to 10 men. Agent Fikayo Tomori. Once again, doing the bits for Chelsea. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Golazo. It's not a penalty. It's not a red card, but it's not even a penalty. It's a pen, but not red. He got his shot off. I don't understand where the penalty is. Of course he's going to be like pulling and, you know. Of course. That's the thing. He's ruined the game. He's absolutely ruined the game. Obviously, I want Chelsea to win, and you know, I'll take it all day long. But he's absolutely ruined the game. But we move. It's Chelsea 1, AC Milan 0. The dog cat. Welcome, welcome. Last man. Last man. He got the shot off. That's what I don't understand. He got the shot off and didn't lose his footing. He didn't fall over or anything. If it's a penalty, it's definitely not a red. That's all I'll say. But anyway, we move. The referee has lost the game. He's lost it completely. He's lost all control that he had over this game. So shoulder tugs are no longer foul because ball knowledge in the gutter. I just don't think it was a foul. And I'm a Chelsea fan. Obviously, I'm not going to be... I'm not even being biased. I'm just... If anything, I'm being completely unbiased. I don't care. Yeah, at the end of the day, I don't care. We move. We're 1-0 up. We've scored. Couldn't give a toss. I'm just saying. It just seems very harsh. And in turn, he has ruined the dynamic of the game. It was a very competitive game. Very, very high intensity coming up to that point, and just out of nowhere, it just seems very, very harsh. And as I said, he's just ruined the game completely. But again, it works in our favour. We're going to get it in the neck now. Brilliant chance, Sterling. And confirmation there. If you did that in midfield, the whistle would go. It's always different, though, when it's in the box. It's always different. It's absolutely always different. I'm not arguing in favour of either. I'm just saying I really couldn't give a fuck at the end of the day. Chelsea are 1-0 up. That's all I care about. A reminder, of course, Mason Mount is in the book. Why does this keep going off the fucking screen? Piece of wank. I knew from Tomori press conference he would get a red card. He sounds so furious. I know. Tomori's a bit of a weird one at the moment because he seems like he's got so much animosity towards Chelsea, even though that no one has anything against him. We all love him, really. It was Lampard who fucked him. I know it's last man. Fuck me. That's the most obvious part of the whole thing. But I just don't think it was a foul. He didn't. There was not enough in it. But regardless, we're past it now. Jesus. If that was against Chelsea, I would be losing my fucking rag. I would be so annoyed. If one of our players got sent off for something as weak as that. That's my perspective. Is if it was the other way, I'd be fuming. I'd be absolutely fuming. We knew the referee was dodgy at the beginning of the game because of the decisions he'd been giving, and we thought he was anti-Chelsea straight away, and he's given us the absolute biggest gift ever. That said, since the kickoff, once again, it has pretty much been all AC Milan, despite being down to 10 men. Tomori no longer on that very far left-hand side of centre-back. Isn't it double jeopardy? Agent Ref. Absolutely. It's not even Agent Tomori, it's Agent Ref. AC Milan with a chance here. They're building up the pressure. Crossed in. Chance Giroud! Unbelievable chance. Practically an open goal. And it's wide. Giroud, most times, 9 out of 10, that goes in. It's so close. So close. But still, again, yeah, Giroud with an unbelievable chance. How on earth that hasn't got in? That was the moment. That was a bigger moment, realistically, than any other chance. Maybe you could say the Leao Krunic chance at the end of the first half in the match at Stamford Bridge. But in terms of quality, Giroud, we know what he's got. Heading absolutely isn't an issue for him. So him missing that is a fantastic chance missed on their part. Excuse me. Fumbled the bag. Giroud got a yellow as well, did he? I am assuming Mount had got booked because of someone else. He had like a little scuff with someone, but was he arguing with? He was arguing with Giroud. Giroud and Mount getting in it. Chance for. Make no mistake about it, the intensity of the game is very much still there. It's going to be a lot harder for AC Milan to come up with something in this game. All that said, they have nearly just scored with the Giroud chance. So the game is definitely not over yet. Tomori said he wanted revenge last week. I know. I was saying just literally 2 seconds ago or so. I'm not... I love Tomori. I was gutted when he left, and I wish he never did. One of our biggest losses. Really, really bad challenge there by Raheem Sterling. Studs in, really, from what I saw. Was a bit far out. The referee going absolutely mental towards Sterling with like a yellow card for the boy. Absolutely. Oh. I wasn't wrong with the studs. He might have just got the ball in time. Oh. It's not a... It is like we got the red card. No, it's... No. That was a fucking dirty tackle from Sterling. You lot need to learn to be more unbiased. You really do. It's like watching Chelsea with my dad when I was a kid. Couldn't say anything. Are you sure you're not supporting him, sir? I've always been fairly unbiased. If you see, you know, something wrong in a match and you dare say anything about it. Now that looked like a red. That was more of a red than the Tomori challenge. Just was. It just was. Favourite Chelsea player of all times. Literally right there. I know it's blurred, but you might be able to work out what it says. There you go. Crossed in, and it couldn't have been blazed more over the bar if he tried there. Broja warming up alongside Chukwuemeka. Aubameyang, the focus on the camera. I'm wondering if he's got a bit of a knock. Played down the wing. Great chance. Keep on running with it there. Reece James up against Theo Hernandez. Theo. Kovacic. Hernandez up his ras. So is Giroud. Nearly 1,000 of you in the chat. We're very, very nearly at 200 likes for the stream. If we could get to 200, maybe even 300 before half time, that would be massively appreciated. Mason Mount with the swivel. Free kick to Chelsea. Don't forget my... if you wish to follow to my... subscribe to my own personal YouTube channel. Match reviews, match previews, all that sort of stuff. Match reactions. Over on my YouTube channel. The link is in the pinned comment in the chat, so be sure to go there. You won't even have to leave the stream to go and visit my channel. We're nearly at 2,000 subscribers, so be sure to go over there if you are so inclined. Free kick to Chelsea in the centre of the field. Jorginho to take. Do you think that the ref sent anybody else? Do you think the ref sent anybody else? The ref is giving everything. He really is. There will absolutely be another red card today, for sure. Another yellow card. I know. This referee has lost all control. It's the kind of game you like to see, though. Let's be fair. Let's be honest. Aubameyang finds Kovacic. Played through. Great chance. Aubameyang! Slotted in. Sterling really went for it. He was offside. Aubameyang says, get the fuck out of the way. Slots it in the bottom right-hand corner. And just like that, Chelsea 2-0 up. Aubameyang with his third goal in 3 games for the club. Absolutely fantastic. We're making this look easy. And I know we've had some help from the referee, but as I said, the referee did kind of ruin the game. But either way, we're absolutely loving this. Make no mistake about it. Told Sterling, get out the fucking way. I'm coming through. This is going in the back of the net, whether you like it or not. No, you fucking... Light work. Nearly fluffed the celebration. Abamahu! What's he doing? Got the old... Those actually in the ground. Alex, for Christ's sake! You can't be doing that on your own channel, for goodness sake! He's absolutely blasted. He's absolutely waved. Another yellow cards. What is going on with my hair? Another yellow card. Another one. What is this? It's 9 fouls to Chelsea, 3 fouls for AC Milan, 2 yellow cards apiece and a red card. Unbelievable. Just update the yellow cards for you. Apologies for the silence. But yeah, this ref giving cards out like he's Oprah. You get a yellow card. You get a yellow card. Kronic is in the book now as well. Fucking hell. Give me a chance. Fucking how many yellow cards do you want to give out? I'm gonna run out of them in a second. And a substitution. Diaz goes off for Dest. Goodness me. Look at how many colours are on the screen. It's just ridiculous. 36 minutes. 37 minutes gone. We've got Gabbia on a yellow card. Tamori's been sent off. Kranic is yellow carded. Diaz has gone off for Dest. Giroud is in the book. Mount is in the book. Sterling's in the book. Aubameyang scored. Jorginho's scored a penalty on his 200th appearance for Chelsea. And Chelsea on the counter-attack looking to make it 3. Aubameyang now. We're looking so fucking good. Shocking pass from him. Can he get the cross? He has! And the goalkeeper comes to collect. No, it was not truly a red card. It was definitely given as a red card, but just, you know, I wouldn't have it any other way now, though. Leao sends Chalobah for a hot dog. Cuts inside. Leao. Corner ball, somehow. Title contenders for the Premier League? Absolutely not. Maybe earlier in the season if we had Potter from the start of the season, but I feel like it's too little too late. Absolutely could be turning it around and guaranteeing ourselves a top four sort of team here with Potter now as manager. But corner ball crossed in over the top. Goal kick to Chelsea. But again, with Man City doing so well, I know they're not top of the league. But still, Arsenal are not winning the league. You heard it here. Well, no, you didn't hear it here first. But I'm joining the crew of people who have said that Arsenal are absolutely not winning the league this season. I can tell you now, it ain't happening. We look so fluid in attack. I know it's so bizarre to see Chelsea actually looking threatening on the ball not just one or two times, but every single time we go up, Chelsea are looking dangerous. And again, I know they've got 10 men, so, you know, I know, take it with a pinch of salt. 240 likes on the stream. If you could smash the like button again, get it to 300, that would be massively appreciated. But yeah, free wherever you may be. My chair's falling apart, by the way. This big old nap fell out of it earlier. I haven't quite got around to putting it back in. So I'm hoping and praying to God that this chair just doesn't fall underneath me. Jorginho goes down. Not quite given a free kick there. Not quite given a yellow card, rather. If Arsenal win it, clip it. Clip me right now. Arsenal are not winning the Premier League this season. Bet your bottom bippy on it. I'm telling you now. There we go. 300 likes before half time. We're only 30 likes away from from 300 likes. So if we could get to 300 before half time again, that would be fantastic. Here we go. Laugh my arse off. Don't fall off the chair. You'll get a red card. It's, you know, it's got some bounce to it, and I'm a big boy, so. As it stands, we're looking pretty good going into the back end of this group stages. Sterling finds James. Brilliant position for him to get the ball. He chips it in, and it's gone just a little bit over the bar. Overshot it with the cross. Graham Potter not too pleased with that. Bad refs against Chelsea in the Champions League have outweighed the decent ones. Excuse me. 318 likes. Fucking hell, you absolutely smashed it there. Salzburg won. Dinamo Zagreb won. Fantastic. That is big. That is absolutely massive. As it stands, Chelsea, top of the group, 7 points, 6 points, 4 points and 4 points in the group. Chelsea, 3 points clear from third place. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang down the wing. Looks for support. Finds Reece James. I reckon we'll see another red card by the end of the game. I think you're absolutely spot on there, MJD. Stop comparing Mount to Gallagher. It's just not even... I love both of them, but Christ, it's not even on the same level just yet. Chance, crossed in. It's a good chair. It's absolutely a good chair. I recommend it. Got it from Argos. I think it's about 70 quid. Not even that. Brilliant swivel. Mason Mount shoots. Slow driven shot. Saved by the keeper. Fantastic save. Fantastic shot from Mason Mount. And out for a corner ball. Mason Mount coming up for the corner ball, as to is Chilwell for the short corner. I think we've come to the realisation that we're not very good at corner balls. I mean, we've just whipped it in there, and it wasn't the worst, but we've come to the ways that, realisation that we're not good at corner balls. So we've started taking them short here and there. Which, I can't remember the last time we took a corner ball short this early in a game. Kepa on to another clean sheet. It's a bit early for the 10 men went to Mo, I'll tell you that. Don't forget, ensure your comment is read out loud on the screen. Like this one by using the super chat feature. Of course, by doing that, you will also be supporting the channel financially. However way you want to look at it. It won't be supporting me, but it will be supporting the channel. Of course, to keep up the quality as much as you can. So any donations or super chats would be massively appreciated, but do not feel inclined to do so. It would look good on me, though, I must say. Reece is down. Aubameyang's so happy to be at Chelsea, isn't he? Fucking hell. I never thought I'd see the day. An AC Milan player sat next to a Chelsea player. An AC Milan fan sat next to a Chelsea fan then. Ibrahimovic in a glittery hoodie there as well in the crowd. Five minutes of additional time. We will, of course, go over the halftime stats at halftime. And likewise go over where we stand in the group stages in a bit more depth. Also, we will look at a few more of the scores around the grounds as well. So be sure to stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. If you're enjoying the commentary, I'll say the commentary. There's really not been that much to mention since that Aubameyang goal. Marc Cucurella. He's a Spanish bloke from Brighton, and now he's Chelsea. Marc Cucurella. He's a Spanish bloke from Brighton, and now he's Chelsea. I mean, how has that not become a song yet? I really don't understand. Mason Mount, outside of the boot, finds Chilwell on the left-hand sides. Referee's had a shocker, he really has. Mason Mount nearly through there. I think Gabbia comes to collect. Just halfway through the additional time, Koulibaly's making a storming run forward, but descends back into the Defence. Chalobah. Chelsea almost looking to play down the clock at this point. Aubameyang. Played in. Finds Reece James. He's fouled. Referee gives it. Free kick given. Brilliant position. If we can go in at half-time 3-0 up, would be fantastic. If we score here, you guys have to promise that you'll get me to get us to 500 likes. If we score here, you have to get us to 500 likes. I can sense it in me bones. I can feel it in me bones here. Come on. A minute and a half to go. It is a free kick. Celery! Celery! If she don't come, I'll tickle her bum with a lump of celery. Celery! Have you, anyone's seen the videos of the Chelsea boys up at Milan today? Crossed in. Chance. Headed away. Sadly. No 500 likes for me. The lumps of celery getting thrown about the place. It's a sight to behold. It really is. Minute to go before half time. And yeah, it's become it's a bit of an easier game than I think more than easier game than I would have hoped. Chance. Not quite sure what the free kick's given for, but still. Dennis says easy game, haha. I didn't quite want it to be this easy, but I mean I will absolutely take it all the same. Brilliant name there, Dennis, given the theme of the game. Oh, Dennis Wise scored a fucking great goal at the San Siro. 10 minutes to go. Oh, Dennis Wise. Go on now, Blue Boys! Final seconds of this first half. And surely that is half time. Yeah, as the commentators just said there, controversial first half. Plenty to go into and digest. Sadly, no third goal, so no 500 likes for me. So 400 is the number going into this half-time break. Again, if you want to get me to 500 likes for before the second half, that would be massively appreciated. Jesus Christ, excuse me. Allow me to get the timer up to 45 minutes in preparation for the second half. And yeah. Really, what is there to talk about? Not a lot has happened in this first half. Has it? Fuck! It is all happening. It is absolutely all happening in this first half. Plenty of shots. Not a single one on target for the home side, though, might I add. 3 on target for us. And the possession as well. Absolutely in Chelsea's favour. I will get the statistics on the screen momentarily. What was it? 1-2 here. And the fouls just absolutely through the roof. 17 fouls in the first half. And ridiculous, really. So many yellow cards. Well, I'd say so many. 5 yellow cards, to be precise. And as you can see, Gabia, Tomori sent off. Kranic with the yellow card as well. Giroud, yellow card. Mason Mount, yellow card. Sterling, yellow card. But as you can see, the half-time statistics for this game. Apologies, let me get my green screen on. As you can see, in all its glory. 4 shots in total for AC Milan, 5 shots for Chelsea, 0 on target for AC Milan, 3 for Chelsea, including 2 goals, 1 from the spot following that red card for Fikayo Tomori, the former Chelsea man himself. 36% possession to 64% possession. 2 corners to 1. 7 fouls to 10. 17 fouls in the first half. Unbelievable. Really, really unbelievable. DMs. I saw. Oh no, what have I missed? But yeah, just realistically, couldn't think of a better... Fucking hell. Realistically, couldn't have asked for a better half of football. I need... We said it's a bit harsh for the Fikayo Tomori. It depends how you look at it. In hindsight, obviously, he's not trying to attempt to win the ball. He's fouling him from behind. Whether or not he goes down is beside the point. So you could argue it was a red card. So I take it back. I do think it could have been a red card. But then again, on the high, I do think it could have been a red card as well. So that's my 2 cents on that. But regardless, a fantastic goal from Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang once again, who gets on the score sheet. Mason Mount with an assist. He's there again. His 3rd assist in the season for Chelsea. He's 1st in the Champions League. If it's a pen, it has to be a red. You are right. If it's given as a pen, it's a red card. I don't think it was a penalty, but still, it is what it is. Chelsea have got it. We've bagged the goal. And winners. Looking at this first half score, it looks like the new coach, a.k.a. Mr. Potter, has found the formula for Chelsea, says Jason Johnson. Yeah, just a fantastic half. Again, there's really not a lot to criticise, if anything. I'm not looking for stuff to criticise. Legitimately, a fantastic first half from Chelsea. Most certainly a much more competitive half of football up until that red card. And even then, you could argue that Giroud could easily have levelled the scoring if he had put away his attempts. But at the same time, of course, another former Chelsea player failing to do the bits against Chelsea in this game. It's just the way it goes, I'm afraid. Agent Giroud, Agent Tomori, however you want to look at it. One thing is for sure, and we will get to it in just a second whilst I'm nattering away to you, talking absolute dross. I'm trying to update the table for you so that you can see. In the meantime, of course, feel free to get your score predictions in for what including what's going to happen in the second half, but your full-time score prediction. If you get that in the chat, we'll get a few of them up on the screen. And I could see. I do feel like we are in for a clean sheet here, but anything can happen. 7, 6, 4, and 4. It's unbelievable. The most I've had to update at a half-time break in quite some time. It really is. It really, really is. Let's move over to that screen. And as you can see, of course, let's go through some of the predictions. Fucking hell, there's a lot of them. Jesus Christ. Where should we start from, eh? Well, we'll start with this. Why was no one marking Giroud? That was the question. It's probably the only thing that we can really criticise about the squad. So I'm looking at the red card again, and it's just so weak. It really is. I'm not sure. Great Chelsea performance, says John Jones. Blatant red, says Edwin Clark. I don't think it's a blatant red. I just... Is he doing enough to put Mason Mount off of getting the... You could argue, absolutely. He's putting pressure on him. But it's what a defender's supposed to do. He hasn't grabbed the shirt. It's a fantastic finish from Jorginho, all the same. Strip bet. Once you leave Chelsea, you're dead. Wouldn't go that far, but still. Up the Chelsea. Tanks. I have already won my $13,000, says Paul Ban. Congratulations, if that is true. If you could indulge me in telling me how much you would put on and what bet you would put on, that would be, give that $13,000 some context. Champions of Italy, you're having a laugh, says Azza. I'm ready for 3-0, but I hope more. Come on, Chelsea. We've got 5-1 for MJD, sorry. Din says it's going to be 5-0. 3-1. Says Zane. I wouldn't be surprised if we concede. We do seem... Well, just with that one Giroud incident, I am confident, of course, but still. We're definitely going to win this game. There's no doubt about that. Famous last words. But still. 5-0, 4-0, 4-0, 2-0, 4-1. I blame Lewis if they blow this lead. Again, I'm not Lewis, but if you blame Lewis, that's up to you. He lost his camera, or his camera got stolen, actually. So, rip. 3-0, 4-1. Match fixed to favour the English pundits. Just the craziest thing I've ever heard in a while. 3-0. We're going to take players off and relax the rest of the game now. We have got Aston Villa coming up next, and then Brentford on Wednesday, Man United on Saturday, and then of course our match against Salzburg on Tuesday the 25th of October. So this month, albeit plenty of games going past, they're coming thick and fast. They're coming and they're going as quick as they've come. You get what I'm saying. I'm rambling, but still. It's got long month written all over it, but the games are coming and going quickly. 4-0. If our defence locks down through... I'm sorry, apologies if I miss any comments here. Dylan. Ben, of course, got to get you there, mate. 5-0. 2-0. Boss Bros seems to think that it's not going to be too much of a change in regards to the scoreline after this second half. But still, there we go. Should be pen and yellow as double jeopardy. And Christ almighty, I really do appreciate all of you having your say. Again, let's just get a few more of them on the screen. Well done, guys. Absolutely. Plenty of interaction in this stream today. You love to see it. Over 1,000 of you in here today. We're so close to 500 likes, and the second half is yet to begin. I'll be very happy if we can get to 500. If we could get to 1,000 likes before the end of the stream, that would be fantastic. A big ask, but it's happened before. It really has happened before. Harry Potter. But yeah, as you can see, scores around the grounds. Dinamo Zagreb 1, RB Salzburg 1, which is perfect for us. We do now sit atop the table in this Group E of the Champions League. We were once bottom of the group just a couple of games ago before facing AC Milan. And if anything, facing AC Milan has done us a world of good. It really has done us a world of good in terms of our group stage performances. We're now into 4 goal difference, 4 games played, 7 points. And if all stays as it goes, regardless of the Salzburg results, we will be 3 points clear of AC Milan in 3rd place. Fikayo Tomori was sent off El Hazard Central. AC Milan 0, Chelsea 2, of course. Celtic 0, RB Leipzig 0, Shakhtar Donetsk 0, Real Madrid 0, Copenhagen 0, Man City 0. That's finished. Dortmund 1, Sevilla 1. Maccabi Haifa 2, Juventus 0. That has 2 also finished. And PSG 1, Benfica 0. I believe that if my Mbappe with a penalty in the 39th minute, with all the speculation and everything going on again regarding Mason Mount, Kylian Mbappe. The guy just loves to be in the centre of attention. He really does. I was saying this literally just like last game that Haaland is a better player, and just for that alone, Mbappe is such a one-man team, is he not? It has to be him all the time. Messi and Neymar are both having fantastic starts to the season, and now Mbappe is no longer the main guy at the moment. And so, where? I've got to go to Real Madrid now. I've got to cause a stir. Got to bring up the drama. So, of course, Kylian Mbappe is not happy. Plenty of spamming in the chat. Mbappe is a wanker, someone just said. Gonna have to put you in timeout, my G. You're saying too much, too quick. Referee ruined the intensity of the game. It's not like we were going through the last 8 anyway. Have a bit of fucking belief. Jesus. Unbelievable. Do you think Mason Mount will keep this form under Potter? Absolutely. I mean, it's no surprise to me. A lot of people seemingly thinking that Mason Mount was trying his absolute hardest under Thomas Tuchel, but if you know, it is the way that it's going. It feels like Mason Mount was one of those players that wanted Tuchel out as well. I'm not making claims here, but it's strange that now Mason Mount is playing absolutely fantastic under a different manager. Tuchel's gone, you know. Gallagher's come on, by the way. A half-time substitution we are not used to as Chelsea fans. Conor Gallagher comes on for whom? I am yet to see. I'm just going to use the toilet very, very quickly. In the meantime, be sure to like, check the pinned comment in the chat, and subscribe to my personal YouTube channel. Apologies, there was absolutely no way I was going to last another 45 minutes there. Mason Mount comes off at half-time for Conor Gallagher. Unbelievable. The bollocks on Graham Potter. Jesus. He is on a booking. I know, he is on a booking. You had to make a sub. He's not injured, that's for sure. What are we on? 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17... 18. 2 up against 10 men on a booking. Yeah, I know. It's a justified decision. Absolutely. I'm not starting drama, or it's. Rest Mason Mount. He's in good form at the moment. He's had a good game. We're 2-0 up against AC Milan at the San Siro. They've got 10 men. We also have Sterling on a booking. We were always going to make an early sub, I reckon, in terms of our front three, because we've got 2 of them out, booked already. So it's an absolutely justified decision. It will not make a lot of fans happy, because Sterling probably would have been the first option to be subbed over Mason Mount for some people. Conor Gallagher is on. Do you know what I'm going to start doing, by the way? Oh, it might take a little bit of getting used to, but in fact, no, I can't be fucked to do it today. I'm going to change the format so that if a new player comes on, it's going to have a green arrow going up so that you know they've come on. Because there's too many people always ask who's been subbed or who's come on. Mount's gone off. There's not enough room on the screen to show you. I used to do it and it looks shit. The ref is German. Bro, you're on for Sterling. That is the sub to make. Absolutely. When it comes to it. Massive thanks for getting to 500. We're nearly already at 600 likes. Massive. Absolutely massive. The views have dropped off quite a big amount though. Out of nowhere. Only 892 people watching now. Unbelievable. AC Milan on the attack here. Great chance. They've played it. Great save from Kepa. He's put it straight into the 6-yard box and it's dealt with eventually. Chelsea dodge a bullet there. Fantastic defending. Great chance. Conor Gallagher. No, I wasn't saying you were... I don't know if you're talking to me, Smudger. Kovacic out wide finds Skinny Chilwell. Kovacic. Chalobah plays in. Conor Gallagher all the way, son. Go on! Oh! Side netting. He goes around the keeper and the defender, leaves them on their arse. And he can't believe he's missed that. The deftest of touches, rather. Takes it around them. He hasn't even overdone it. But the shot has. It could easily be 3-0 there. Kepa is doing better under Potter. I mean, no one can say that he was shit under Tuchel because he never played, really. He's been given a chance. We know for a fact that under Tuchel, he certainly became better and better after having been dropped for so long. That was fine goalkeeping from Kepa. It was. It's the second time in 2 weeks he's done that against AC Milan, where he has palmed it out into the most dangerous of places, and thankfully it's been dealt with well, but a brilliant save nonetheless. Chilwell crosses it in, Aubameyang's there, brilliant chance, James! Kicks it into the floor and it's over. It's wide as well. Reece James definitely better than that. Got to be getting that on target at the very least. It's on his left foot, which is definitely not his strongest. For sure. Rotation is so important. I think that's one of the things that Tuchel was kind of... that was one of his weaker points, is that he didn't rotate enough. It was very much the exact same starting lineup every single game. Whereas Graham Potter, if he makes that a thing where rotation, no one player is guaranteed to start or to stay on the pitch. An example, I know he's on a booking, but it's just an example. Mason Mount coming off at half time before the second half has even begun is a real statement substitution in the fact that he's like, well, obviously he's on a booking, so it's to play it safe. But in regards to, he's still not scared to sub someone who is a very big player in the squad. Here's Sterling. Kovacic. Koulibaly looks to go, might go all the way. It's a fantastic pass. It's deflected and put out for a corner ball. 52 minutes or so on the clock, and Chelsea register another corner ball. Jorginho and Aubameyang, the goal scorers for Chelsea here today. Jorginho from the spot. Aubameyang absolutely taking the goal with venom. Placing it bottom corner. Making light work of it. Chelsea with a corner ball, as I said. Chilwell crosses it in. It's a looping one. Up he goes. Thiago Silva. Cleared away only as far as Chilwell, who's tracking back. Finds Kovacic. Sterling. Chilwell once again. We are so in control, it's ridiculous. James. We're looking good. We are looking good. If a couple of weeks ago you'd asked me where I think Chelsea are going to finish, what we're going to do, trophyless and probably 5th or 6th, to be honest with you. But Graham Potter, if we can play like this consistently, the sky's the limit under this geezer. He just knows. He knows ball by the looks of things. He knows what he's doing. Tuchel's time, sadly, ran dry very, very early on. And it was never meant to be under the new regime. But if we could play like this under Graham Potter week in, week out, then Jesus Christ. I say, right, I know it's kind of weird, isn't it? Great charge, back post! We're looking fucking good. Chance, Kovacic! It's deflected! It's surely offside in the end. Chelsea coming closer and closer to drawing even more blood. Rory, what was it? Maybe Rory was right about Chelsea winning the Champions League this season. I'll tell you what, if we do. You best believe I'm going. I'm absolutely... See me in Istanbul. Whether I've got a ticket or not, I'm going to Istanbul. Either that or I'm doing the stream. Probably going to do the stream, let's be honest with you. It would be the biggest, the biggest one of the season. As much as I'd love, chances of me getting a ticket is absolutely slim to zero. Depends what the boys upstairs can do. If I'm allowed to go. Yeah, free, wherever you may be. We're the famous CFC, and we don't give a fuck wherever you may be. We're the famous CFC, yeah, free. Free kick given. Do the stream in Istanbul. Stay tuned. I can almost guarantee, right? It's very likely that if we did get to the Champions League final, that would probably be something that would be funded. That we would probably do we would probably do the stream in Istanbul. If we could pull the strings to get it done. Oh, I'll tell you what. What are the scores in the other games? It is currently Dinamo Zagreb 1, RB Salzburg 1. Reece James is down injured, by the way. AC Milan 0, Chelsea 2. Celtic 0, RB Leipzig 0. Shakhtar Donetsk are 1-0 up to Real Madrid. And Copenhagen 0, Manchester City 0. That finished 0-0. Borussia Dortmund 1, Sevilla 1. Maccabi Haifa beat Juventus 2-0. And PSG are still 1-0 up against Benfica. Hopefully James... I fear that if James is injured, our season is over. It's as simple as that. He's up and walking about. So we're very close to 600 likes, just 2 likes away. Get on the road to 700 likes. That'll be absolutely golden. And on to the road to 700 likes we go, boys and girls. Still so much time to get to 1,000, and at the rate that you're going at, we absolutely will hit 1,000 likes. And a game of this magnitude, it's only right that we fit the numbers to the occasion. Again, feel free to subscribe to my personal YouTube channel. The link is in the pinned comment in the chat. It says subscribe to Harry's channel. If you click the link, it will take you to my channel without you even having to leave the stream. So if you could do that, match previews, match reviews, all that good stuff over there. What am I looking for here? My heart can't take a Reece injury. Absolutely. I'm not quite sure what I'd do. Reece getting injured would literally ruin our season. And maybe not make us, lose out on certain things. But it would at the same time. He is so influential to this season. He seems fine, though. He's up and running. Layout sends James absolutely running. AC Milan with a chance here! And it's blasted wide. Dest. Leao is just something else, isn't he? Jesus Christ. Just having an absolute ball out there. And Dest sends it absolutely blazing over the bar. No James equals no top 4. I fear you're absolutely right. But still, he's absolutely fine. So there's nothing to worry about right now. It is James is down on the floor. I just said there's nothing to worry about. James is back on the floor. Fuck! Fuck me! He's gone down. He's sat on the floor. He looks devastated. Reece James, for any of you that are just tuning in, Reece James is down. He's not in a ball on the floor, but he's sat down. He looks absolutely devastated. What a jinx. I know. Apologies. I'm sorry. He was running around absolutely fine a second ago. Loftus-Cheek and Azpilicueta are both coming on. And I apologise, I spoke too soon, and Reece James is going off injured. James, he is walking off. He's not getting stretchered off or anything like that. Robbie Savage debating whether or not it's a knee ligament. If it's another injury, fucking stupid sodding season where obviously Fofana's just gone off. Well, not gone off injured, but he's out injured. This is just going to kill our season suddenly, isn't it? Hopefully just a small injury. Well, Robbie Savage debating whether or not it's a knee ligament injury, I think it's a bit fucking extreme. James off, Sterling off, Giroud off, and Benacer off. Suddenly gone from a very, very exciting, good result for us to, depending how you look at it, we absolutely cannot lose James this season. And whilst it looks like it doesn't look too bad, he managed to walk off himself. Here's Loftus-Cheek. Gallagher. Aubameyang. Gallagher once again lines it up. Shoot. He's got to be offside. Chilwell. Aubameyang. Chilwell tries to win it. He has. Aubameyang once again, and it's all over the place. Gallagher looks to get it. Both injuries against AC Milan, yeah. James out. Fofana out. Big, big blows to Chelsea. And down that right-hand side, if we've got to rely on Azpilicueta for more than 2 games, let's just, yeah. I've just seen, literally, as I've looked down, let's suppose it's 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks max. What does that miss? He misses Aston Villa, Brentford, maybe Manchester United. He'll be back for Salzburg and for the Brighton game. If he's back in time for Man United, then that would be great. But if we have to rest him, we have to rest him. He would not have walked off with a ligament injury. No, that's fucking Robbie Savage for you. He's a clown. No. I'm not for 1 second saying it was a knee ligament injury. I'm just saying that's what Robbie Savage just said. Let's hope for the best. But, you know, you never know what's to come. Keep him in your prayers and all that. But no, that would be absolutely fucking devastating. We will surely find out after the game how serious it is. Crossed in. 25 minutes to go. Nearly at 650. If we get to 700 likes before the 70th minute, we've got 5 minutes to do that. That would be great. But again, even with that injury, Potter, literally, a lot of you just say the same thing that I'm just literally about to say. Samsung. Potter's got the subs so far spot on where needed. Gallagher's been great. Gotten involved. Here he is on the ball as we speak. Loftus-Cheek, I think, should have started from the beginning of the game. He's been great, albeit he's only been on for like 2-3 minutes. Azpilicueta. I wouldn't mind if Dave had to play for 2 or 3 games to ensure that, you know, best case scenario, obviously Reece has gone off with something. It's not going to be nothing. It has to be something. I thought they got another red card there. It's obviously going to be something. Let's not fool ourselves here. Let's not kid ourselves here. It's going to be something and not just nothing. Maybe like a bruise or something. And if we need to rest Reece, he's going to be playing every single game this season anyway. So if we can rest him for Villa and Brentford, then, you know, so be it. We've got bigger games to play this season. That is for sure. If we have to play Azpilicueta, who is there for these exact reasons, Dave knows he's not going to play 100% of the games this season. So if Azpi has to be ready, it's not so bad a thing that the actual captain has to fill in for an injured right back. It could be much worse, albeit Dave is definitely past his prime, but still, maybe just a tweak. Yeah, it could be all right. It could be a bruise. It could be a tweak. You never know. It's good that we're being cautious. James certainly wasn't cautious. He played on regardless of the fact that he definitely knew something wasn't right, but still. Minor injury. Have you heard that already? What's Pice saying, eh? Reece James is fine, never in doubt. That was 10 minutes ago. Reece James walks off fine, but we will have to wait and see. Not going to lie, I don't see the point in keeping him. Yeah, it's just saying what we're all fucking thinking. Who scored at the San Siro when 10 minutes before full time? I think you'll find it's the one. How dare this Wise! Scored a fucking great goal at the San Siro. Corner taken short. Fucking go on. And blazed over the bar. 10 minutes to go. Oh, Dennis Wise scored a fucking great goal at the San Siro. 10 minutes to go. Oh. Yeah, Lee Taylor, you seem to think that over 4.5 goals was absolutely going to happen. I'm not so sure now. Oh. Hopefully we don't just try to play down the clock here. I would like to see 3-0 at least. Someone predicted 2-0, and I thought it was a little bit under, you know, be a bit more positive. The fact that we are only 2-0 up, having been, you know, they've been down to 10 men for 50 since the 15th minute. It's a little bit, you know, we could be doing better. Jesus Christ. We could be doing a lot better. Here's Chalobah. He's lined it up! And it's wide. Seemed a lot better at hindsight. I was getting flashbacks to his debut goal, or his first goal for Chelsea, that's for sure. It's coming, matey. I win 15 bags if this game stays under. Under 4.5 goals. You win 15 grand if the game stays under 4.5 goals. There's a lot of high rollers in the chat today, by the sound of it. Someone's already won 13 grand off of this game. $13,000. 3-3-0s is nuts. If we could get 3-3-0s. Oi, boys and girls, by the way, I don't know if you saw my little segment I did on Twitter. If you not follow me, at Chelsea Fans XI over on Twitter. The link is, should be in the description. I told you, I said for my match preview, this match is all about threes. Chelsea come into this match with plenty of threes on their mind. No bigger three than the 3 points they're looking to win at the San Siro. It's 1-3. Obviously, we got the big old 3 on our shirt as well. There's another one for you. But 3 seems to be everywhere these days. Chelsea, following a victory against Wolves on Saturday, have now won 3 Premier League games in a row. Our victory against Wolves was our 3rd clean sheet of the season. And we seek a 3rd clean sheet in a row in all competitions if we get one here today. More recently, the Blues have won 3 matches in a row in all competitions, including a win over AC Milan, who currently sit in 3rd place. You guessed it, 3rd place. 3rd. This game right here is Graham Potter's 3rd Champions League match in charge of Chelsea. Should we win today, we will go 3 points clear of AC Milan, who's again sit in 3rd place. A win today will be our 3rd consecutive win against an Italian opposition, with a win against Juventus in last season's group stages, and of course our win against AC Milan on Wednesday. The threes, they're racking up. Prior to last season's group stage matches to Juventus, the last 3 results against the Italian oppositions were 3-0 to Juventus, 3-3 against Roma, and then we lost 3-0 to Roma in the reverse fixture in 2017. It's crazy. And then the one of all, Chelsea have won 9 of a total of 27 matches against Italian oppositions in our history. Do you know what the win ratio of that is? 33.33333% recurring. You can't make it up. Who came up with all this? I found that. I found all that fucking stats. What's all the stats for? I'll tell you what the stats are for. 3 is the magic fucking number coming into this game. You should have bet on 3-0 happening again. We won 3-0 2 games in a row. This could be our 3rd 3-0 victory in a row. Unbelievable. Threes, they're everywhere. I hope you paid attention to that, because fucking that took me so long to work out. Now imagine we score the 3rd. We score the 3rd goal in this game to make it 3-0, our 3rd 3-0 in a row. 3 3-0s in a row. Can you actually fathom that happens? We're banking on this. Loftus-Cheek. It's gone all the way, you bloody eye! Oh! That was the chance! That was the chance! Deflected. It nearly looped all the way in. A 3rd Champions League as well. 3, I'm telling you, 3 is the magic number, boys and girls. I wasn't stretching to find those stats either. They are fucking easy to find. But 3, the number 3 is everywhere, including on our shirt. Chalobah crosses it. No, sorry, Chilwell. I was going to say, why's Chalobah taking the corner? How Dennis was. 1,776 subscribers on my personal YouTube channel. Again, the link is in the pinned comment in the chat. It'll take you to my personal YouTube channel. You don't even have to leave the stream to go and do that. Match previews, match reviews, match goal reactions, all that sort of stuff. You name it, I'd do it. Fucking get over there. Get me to 3,000 subscribers. Threes. Jakku sings. He's on his 6th beer. Divide that by 2. How many beers is that? Jakku sings. He's had 6 beers. Divide that by 2. That's 3. I told you. 3s are everywhere, mate. 3s. You lot think I don't take this job seriously. I do my research. I really do. I want this 3rd goal so badly. I want it so bad. Broja goal to get the 3rd goal would be magical. I'm wondering what the odds are actually for 3rd goal in this game. Can't even bet on him to score. Can't even bet on Broja to score, for Christ's sake. Tech D's out. Said this is my 3rd day off. Loftus-Cheek does deserve a goal. He's very underrated. As of late, I should probably clarify. Nearly, very, very nearly at 700 likes. Do you know how many we need? 30. That's 3 tens. We need 30 likes to get to 700. And then do you know how many we need to get after we get to 700? How many we need to get to 1,000? 300. 3s. They're everywhere. C is the 3rd letter of the alphabet. Do you know what begins with C? Cunt. There you go. The more you know. There's got to be more bookings that I haven't actually. 100 times 3. Come on. There you go. Big Shaq. He's only gone and done it. There you go. My last FIFA game was 3-0. Carefree, wherever you may be. Pulisic should get some minutes. He will create something. Hernandez comes off for Origi. Origi comes on for Hernandez. And so, Origi's on for Leao. He's, again, had another game against Chelsea where he's done fuck all. He's created some brilliant... some great sort of instances for AC Milan, but ultimately they can't quite hang with him. Aubameyang is the other player that went off for us, by the way. Kovacic on the ball. 3 burps tonight. Origi now. It's 2v3. Origi pays it. Gets in the box. It's 11:43. Well, it's 9:43 here, but still. We've still got one more sub available. Chilwell keeps the ball in and gives it straight back to AC Milan. Crossed in, chance, headed away. Havertz tries to get the counter-attack on. Crossed in, Kepa surely collects that. He does. Come on, son! 9 minutes to go. Come on, you could do that. Get me to 1,800 subscribers at least. What's that? 19 of you to subscribe to my channel. The link is either in the description or the pinned comment. 19 of you out of 892 of you. Come on. Come on. I'm not asking for much here, boys and girls. If you're liking what you're seeing, and I can't doubt that you are. I mean, look at me. I'm Chubby Chilwell. Match review will be out very, very shortly after the game. Player ratings will be out on this channel on Chelsea Fan TV, as will the fan cams. And believe me, those of them that went to the game, I think Mackie went to the game. It's gone all the way through, and it's a terrible first touch from Kai Havertz. Alex is at the game. Mackie's at the game. Jem is at the game. There's a lot of the boys at Chelsea Fan TV at the game. I'm here sat at home with you lot. I deserve a threesome. My missus will not be happy about that. Andy, thank you so much for the kind words, my man. Or lady. You know, you might not be a man. Just assuming your name is Andy, you might be a female. Can never assume these days. Rango, thank you so much for subscribing. Only 10 subscribers away from 1,800 subscribers, boys and girls. You better watch my video when I post it as well on the channel, for Christ's sake. So many of you subscribe and very little of you actually fucking watch. As long as I get more than 3 likes on my video, then that'll be it'll be a good day. Playing down the clock at this point, but the third goal, you best believe I'm going nuts if we score a third. Eddie, thank you so much for the kind words. Rango, you too, mate. Put the 3 statistics up. If you follow, or if you go over to my Twitter page, you can see it's on there. I'll put a link actually in the description or in the chat. Hang on. I'm assuming you lot have TikTok. There you go. Oh. Check that link out. If you could see that in the chat, you'll see that that's where I list all of the 3 stats that I went through. If you're curious about all the stats relating to Chelsea with the number 3. What's also number 3? The Illuminati, mate. I'll tell you that. We're not into that. Well, that's it. I do have a triangle on the old arm there. How many sides is that? How many sides has my tattoo got, right? 3! 3! I'm pulling straw, you know, I'm pulling a fucking, what's the name of it? But still, you know what I'm talking about. It's a good statistic. No, I know. We're having a laugh and a joke about the threes, but like I say, I'm not imagining things. There are so many things to do with Chelsea with the number 3. 3 on the shirt. There you go. Yeah. Milan fans are leaving the stadium already. There are 4 minutes to go. But yeah, feel free to follow me over on Twitter. I've got, plenty of things to say over on there. At Chelsea Fans XI. Should we update the old... we're 5 subscribers away from the almighty 1,800 subscribers. So 5 of you. That's all it takes. 5. Don't jinx it. There you go. The Message 01 is the first person to follow me on Twitter since this has been spoken about. So thank you so much, by the way. The Message 01, if you're watching. Kovacic. Loftus-Cheek. We're just having a laugh at this point. Loftus-Cheek has a he plays it. Chance, Gallagher, twist, go on, saddle the way. DJ Master Von, thank you for the follow over on Twitter as well. Shot by Chilwell, played it wide. Shaq, you've only just started following me on TikTok. Unbelievable. Kukurea is about to come on. Kenny and Carter, thank you so much for following me on Twitter as well. Massively appreciated. Chilwell now. 2 minutes on the clock. Couple of minutes of added time, no doubt, as well. Malbor, thank you for the follow on Twitter. God, it's all kicking off now. Mertman. Mertman's getting the old fucking follows in as well. Unbelievable. Chilwell, probably going off. He's been sent to the floor in a heap. Another card. Where's the third goal? I know. Who is that a yellow for? If it's a subbed player, then I can't be asked. But 3 points, baby! Absolutely. Another yellow card! Sub them all! Sub them! Book them all is what I meant to say, but still. It's been a long day, boys and girls. Give me a fucking chance. Jesus. Where are we standing at the subscriber mark? Surely I've hit 1,800 now. We're at 1,797. So close. Three straight clean sheets. That was one of the stats. Another yellow card for Ballo-Touré this time. 4 minutes of additional time. Can we get that all-important third goal? That all-important third goal. Do you know how many subscribers I need until I get to 1,800 subscribers, by the way? 3! That's how many I need. 3 subscribers. How many minutes of added time? 4. Unfortunately, it's not 3 minutes of added time. Mark, thank you so much for the kind words. I'd like to think it's more than 3 good streams in a row, though. Hamada, thank you so much for the follow on Twitter. 1,801. Come on, Colin Lavery. Thank you so much for the follow on Twitter as well. Chance for AC Milan to get one back. Good thing we aren't third in the group. We're not. Apologies for what the, this is what the Cradley Dev. Thank you so much, mate. Apologies that this is what the stream has become. It's just, your boy, I've got to get the numbers up somehow, Does it make a difference in the knockout rounds in the group stage where we finish, or is it always a must to finish top of the group? It depends where... It depends who's finishing second in the other group. So obviously first place, you can only, if you finish first, you can only draw against teams that finish second. And if you finish second, you can only play against teams that finish first. So if the easier teams finish second, then you want to finish first. If the easier teams finish first, you want to finish second. It's a little bit tricky, though, to decide how that works, but... Sadly, a third goal is not looking likely. And the follows on Twitter come thick and fast. I'm looking for interaction here, boys and girls. If you see my tweets, be sure to like and retweet. Crossed in, Kepa, safe hands, McGee. We got 1 minute and 15 seconds to go. Unstruck. Thank you so much. Appreciate the kind words, mate. Massive, massive. Absolutely appreciate it. Game over. I mean, it was game over from the 15th minute, to be honest with you. So, just didn't want to seem a little bit too bolshy with me prediction. I did predict a 2-1. It's been a lot easier than that. I feel like if Tomori didn't get sent off as when he did, would have been a lot more competitive game. It was very competitive up until that point. A third goal could actually be on the cards here. Play the ball. He's open. So much space here. 30 seconds to go. Loftus-Cheek. Chance. Loftus-Cheek. Oh, it's deflected. Go again! Oh, he saved it. Unbelievable at the death. It's offside anyway. He's offside, but fuck me. What a chance that is. Havertz is offside ultimately. Goodness gracious. A third goal, so nearly there. And there's the full-time whistle, boys and girls. Ladies and gentlemen. Before you go, of course, leave your likes. There is roughly 38. No, not 60. I've gone from 60 to 80. 58 likes to 800. If you're one of those 58 people that haven't liked, be sure to leave a like. If we can get to 800 before the stream ends, that would be massively appreciated. What I will do, of course, just a reminder that I do release the player ratings video on Chelsea Fan TV. Of course, if you haven't subscribed to Chelsea Fan TV, I implore you to do so. There's so much content coming over the next few months, especially this month, more so than any other one. Especially, it depends on how far we go in this Champions League campaign as well. You may see me in Istanbul in all my glory. Chubby Chilwell to Istanbul. Mitcham is Chelsea. It absolutely fucking is. Rocco, I'm so glad to see you back once again. But yes, be sure to subscribe to this channel, Chelsea Fan TV. Be sure to follow my channel, Chelsea Fans XI. There will be a player ratings video uploaded to this channel shortly, as well as a a vlog from Lewis, who is, I think, over there. I'm not sure. He said he got mugged, but I'm assuming he's over in Milan. Sorry, apologies. You never know. What's going on over there. I'm fairly sure he's still here, so I'm not sure. And then, of course, if you have subscribed to my YouTube channel, then the match review that I'm doing will be uploaded in due course, along with, of course, the match or the goal reactions. But first, of course, allow me to update the scores and the just everything involved before we bring this stream to a close. What's the scores on the doors? It's 1-1 between Dinamo Zagreb. That game has finished. It was 2-0 to RB Leipzig. Celtic in the mud once again. Shakhtar Donetsk 1. Real Madrid 1. Copenhagen 0. Manchester City 0. And Dortmund 1. Sevilla 1. 2-0 to Maccabi Haifa. And 1-1 in the game between PSG and Benfica. Can you believe that? Unbelievable. Massively appreciate all of you that are still, following me over on Twitter as we speak. As you can see, this is how the table stands as we come out of this full-time result. 2-0 in the end, not quite the 3-0 that we were looking for. But still, what is that? 8 goals, 0 goals conceded, 3. We do still get, though, a 3 in this. 3 clean sheets in a row. Our 4th clean sheet overall this season. We are top of the group. We were bottom of the group 2 games ago. We're now top of the group. It's still a very, very, very competitive group all the same. 7 points for us. 6 for Salzburg in second place. 4 for AC Milan. And 4 for Dinamo Zagreb. Just trying to see if I'm being called a joke or if someone else is. ACL for Reese. Well, on that note, boys and girls, thank you so much for watching. Just again, a reminder, of course, of the upcoming fixtures. Let me do all this good stuff. Aston Villa, not AC Milan. Aston Villa up next at Villa Park, the 16th of October. That is on Sunday. Again, all of these games, every single game, will be having all the coverage, all the stats, all the facts, everything you possibly need for every single Chelsea game this season, brought to you by me and, of course, Chelsea Fan TV. So subscribe, hit the bell notification, and hit the like button all the same. But again, Villa up next, then it's off to West London, just down the road, to face Brentford at the GTX Stadium on the 19th. 3 days apart in that. And then again, another 3 days later, we have Manchester United on, the Saturday. And then our penultimate game against RB Salzburg in the Champions League group stages. And now that reminder, of course, if you haven't liked, subscribe, hit the bell notification, feel free to do so. That would notify you of every single stream, video, watch along, vlog, all that good stuff, fan cams. There's plenty to come tonight. Be assured of that. There's so many of us at Chelsea Fan TV, apart from me. I think everyone's there apart from me in Milan tonight. So have me in your prayers. Everyone at Chelsea Fan TV has gone to Milan except me. So I'm here, I'm there, I'm every fucking way. Again, subscribe to me. The link is in the pinned comment in the chat. And again, last but not least, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, whether you like. I'm a whiz at the old Photoshop edits. If you want to do that sort of thing on Instagram, Twitch, I do gaming streams and all that good stuff. Twitter, hear my say. YouTube, match reviews, match previews, and goal reactions. TikTok has everything in between over there. And with that said, boys and girls, thank you so much for watching. My name is Harry. If you are new to the channel, again, last but not least, feel free to subscribe, like, hit the bell notification. My name is Harry. It's been a pleasure, as always. Chelsea, first place position, 4 games in, 2 games to go in this Champions League campaign, and a heap of games to come in this month still to go. It's only 11 days into October, and we've still got a fucking, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games to go including 4 in November until the World Cup. But until then, until Saturday, until Sunday rather, until Aston Villa, I wish you all the best. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and been a pleasure. Thank you so much for watching, and peace.